This is Andy of QualityStocks. Today's Monday, April 11th, 2011, and today we're going to take a look at Microvision. This is a NASDAQ Global Market stock trading our ticker MVIS. Interesting chart as it has a double bottom sort of look to it. Dipped a little lower this time than last time, but right around that $1.20, $1.30 area it held. Some people will look at this as a bearish flag, but I also see it as trying to hold the base and make some higher lows through here. So this chart's certainly worthy of the watch list. Overall, we're seeing a slight uptrend in valleys on the MACD. Of course, there was a big retrace as it fell from way up here over $2 all the way down to this $1.20 area. Right now, we're heading back towards zero, so the MACD is moving in the correct direction. Similar look to the PPO. Of course, first pinch, nice bounce and uptrend. Followers of our charts will know that I always look for that second pinch. Pretty reliable for a nice strong move. Now, this isn't really what I'd call a second pinch, so it's at least going to reduce the likelihood of a big move a little bit because I want to see this ADX up much higher. But still in classic reversal position, and again the PPO trending back towards zero and breaking through this downtrend line. So it's something worth keeping an eye on at this point. MFI's pretty neutral, holding around 50, turning down slightly, but still just kind of running right down the middle of the road. It's not getting a ton from them. Accumulation distribution and Chaikin money flow both show that their selling's been dominant through here. Chaikin money flow spending most of its time down here in the red, showing that selling pressure's been dominant. Of course, accumulation distribution is still trending down. What you look for now is some sort of base to be formed for this to start to roll back upward and try and break through this trend line and start making some higher highs and hold some higher lows. CCI is trying to put together an uptrend, holding above negative 100. That's a good thing at this point. And full still very similar. Looks like it's trying to put together an uptrend, as well as the tricks, holding this same lower level, demonstrating a bullish cross right through here, and giving hints and starting to trend back towards zero. Could be very early in overall reversal for this chart. Of course, it's going to come down to hold support levels, but the indicators are starting to give hints this may be trying to move back upward. Similar look to the RSIs, new uptrend, even the longer terms, 14 and 21 tucked in here. See, looking like they're going to make some higher lows. All three components tucked together, that's a good thing to see. Now you want to see them get through 50. As we always talk about, it's much more bullish. You see kind of through here, it was starting to give the slightest uptrend, giving hints, and then came the move. Then trending over top of 50, bullish, chart continues upward. So we're looking for that same sort of pattern to try and repeat through here. Of course, what we'll look for in this case, bottom support at $1.21 to hold. So the stop loss is relatively close. You want to see that bottom value stay strong. I'd look for resistance right there at those old highs. It did touch $1.42. You can see it's been battling with this purple line. It's the middle Bollinger Band, the 20-day moving average. I'd like to see it start trading above that. That's the first sign of any bullishness with regards to moving averages. Of course, 50 days all the way up here, that's going to tie into resistance up in this area around $1.54, $1.55. Volume is staying pretty much consistent. See 695,000 shares traded. That's plenty of liquidity. Did close up slightly, about 1.5% on Friday at $1.30. So the intermediate upside and the bottom support are somewhat equal. But if it can make a move, break through that $1.40, the odds of it coming up here and testing this $1.55 area is greatly increased. And of course, what we're looking for is always just to see if it's going to come off the bottom, continue to make higher lows, and start to put together an uptrend, something along those lines. What's important here is if this is going to define itself as a true bottom and trying to continue this reversal and work its way to higher values in the future. If it can break through that area, be trading over top of the 50-day, of course, hold dynamic on the chart, takes on a completely bullish look at that point. Not going to really run into resistance again until up here around this $1.65, $1.70 area where it's trying to take out old highs. Again, as we never look for that tomorrow. We look for things to start slowly, establish some new support and resistance levels, and start to make its move, let the indicators play themselves out, get back into bull chart territory. So these are things that I'm going to be watching for with the MVIS chart. As always, merely my interpretation. This is Andy with QualityStocks. Thank you for watching and trade smart.